Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. This is Brad and today we're talking about the Reverb G2 controllers, the left of which is often dead far before the right one. Let's go ahead and remind you about my previous video though. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. We did loop a knot around to hide it behind this foam, and I do want to remind you guys that I can't even tell where it is. It's plenty thick. You won't know. Another pointer is that you want to leave a lot of slack, because when this point here gets pulled, it stretches this cord either around this earpiece, which is why we did this, or around this piece. And this thing, it's got to be plenty tight. Matter of fact, it's got to be so tight, I want to see this snap off far before your cord ever moves, because that connector can't take any tension. But this isn't the point of today's video. Today I'm about to show you some real discoveries here about our controllers, which show some very interesting discrepancies. So here we have left and right. We're going to give them both a measure. And we're not going to care about positive and negative today, although if you want me, I'll try to, yeah, it's hard because they're flip-flopped. So ignore positive and negative. We're just going to check that they are both 2.71 for the start. But we are then going to power them up. Let's power the normal one first. I'll show you what that's supposed to look like. Here we go. And that's exactly what happens after it connects. Sits at around 0.56 to 0.57. Let's go to this one. Are you ready to see how much difference there is? Here it goes. It's about the same. It's about the same. Not anymore. It's fully connected. And it's ready to go. Mind you, I threw a towel over the headset and it's facing the other way, so they're both equally out of sight, as you can tell by their brightness, but sorry, my hand just moved. But 2.61 versus 2.54, and as you'll notice, as time goes, this one only drops lower. As this one stays right around 2.6. If we give it some time, they're going to fall asleep, and when they do, I notice an even bigger difference. Matter of fact, a smaller one. And that's what is weird. I don't know much about electronics, but I'm assuming that it might be a capacitor. Not too sure. I kept that right one awake a little longer. I'll give it a moment. Now that they're asleep, I'll show you what happens when we jostle them awake. So while they're sleeping, the difference isn't that great. 2.63, and you wake it up, back to 2.55. This one is sleeping, also 2.65, 2.6. Remember, they were the same voltage when they're off. And as for you battery critics out there, let's switch over to duracell. Though I prefer energizer. Let me show you that they are both at 2.86, and we will boot them up again. Same procedure. It's connected. It's also connected. See what I mean? There you have it, YouTube.